just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from the desert. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get set. 180. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Third down, they need 5.
Here we go. 12. 180. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
One. Ready?
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 180.
Hey, switch!
Shot.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
Third down.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Through the 12.
To throw is Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
Fourth down.
Captain.
Nix going to throw for it. That one caught. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Broncos. That his second TD catch of the season. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Raiders nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On one, ready?
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On one, ready? Here we go. 11, can.
They go play action for Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Cooper. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Stop. Right, 80. Stop.
Burrow now. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop. Right, 80. Stop.
On the handoff, this is Gentry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Draw play here for Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field, trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good.
It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Broncos.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Broncos.
Throws quickly and connecting with Bryant. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
There's a throw right side taken by Bryant. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Broncos 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Captain.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. the size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Toss, right side, that's Harvey. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Denver. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have a team for this guy.
Raiders 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
White 80. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Las Vegas 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 12, 12, 12.
Now, Burrow. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Gun. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Right here.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. There he goes, inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
23 yards. First down, Denver.
A run once more. That's Harvey. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. Two back-to-back really nice plays. This one on the ground, and this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big, explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, first and goal.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. And he'll take this one in. Pat Bryant. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Raiders 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
On one, ready?
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Second down, Burrow. Forced to his right. Now he takes off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs. And now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Gun. Cut.
Run right up the gut with Jensen. And he'll work this down inside the 35. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle. It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. As completed is St. Brown. He'll get it inside the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. First reception of the game for St. Brown. And he gives his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, can. Cut.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And the Raiders are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
12 more yards.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. To the outside, he's got Waddle. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
And the Broncos.
A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Bombers.
Throwing. Nix. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That is caught. Finding Higgins. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one from 49. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, what's up? Captain. Olay!
Nick snap on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Oh, my son! Ready! Olay! Slow. Bombers.
They'll send a man in motion left. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative. No time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll get this off to Genty. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just 2 quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
On 2. Here we go.
Burrow now. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Number 2, Ashton Genty. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Loss of a yard.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Ready?
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Raiders
11.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw, Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Twelve.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8.
It's just set.
Throwing is Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Now, Burrow. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Here's Burrow leading them to the line. They'll go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will find the end zone. The 2-point conversion added on. Now that deficit is only 4.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Knicks. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Knicks, now to throw it here on 1st down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
38-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Moving outside the pocket. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Denver.
And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Give to Genty, running right. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Jair Brown on the tackle.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Oh, look, here we go, here we go. 180. 180, shot. Shot.
Burrow to throw. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Las Vegas.
That one good for 29. Here's 1st and 10.
44-yard line.
Now, Burrow. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
12 more yards.
11-90.
That's
11
another
MT.
Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
12. Shot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's get set.
To throw is Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 1, ready?
Been a good drive,
Go,
but they
go.
need to convert here on 3rd
Here we
and
go.
5. To throw is Burrow. Left side, it's caught by Brown. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On 1, ready?
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Right, shot. 11, Thomas.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
First down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now the Raiders faced with an important 2-point conversion attempt.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
180. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
31. Raiders 26.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. On the bootleg, it's Nix. That is caught left side by Waddle. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing, Nix. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Broncos. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
It's just 11 empty.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
2nd down, Nix. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the right, yeah. Motion. Chill. To the right, yeah.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and They didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And the gun down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Higgins sent in motion. On 1st and goal, Harvey. And he will take this one across into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
26.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
MT tape. 11 MT tape. Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 dot.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Now pass deep for St. Brown. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Broncos are going to take over just shy of midfield. On 1st down, it's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Harvey. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
The 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.